Welcome to HotDocs Academy. In this video, we'll be reviewing the default instruction within HotDocs Developer. This instruction will allow the user to specify a given value for a variable's answer. Just a quick recap. In an interview, a value represents a user's answer. In a script, it represents data that must be used in executing the script, so the value can either be a literal value or a user's answer. When you use the default instruction suggests a value for a variable if the variable is unanswered, and it also sets the value of a variable the first time the instruction is processed. First, I'll demonstrate setting the default value of a variable and show you how it is processed. This will require us writing a script in the dialog editor. If you're not sure how to write a script, please refer to Using HotDocs Scripting folder located in your HotDocs Help menu. If you haven't already, open your HotDocs Developer and the separation agreement. We need to access the dialog editor to write our script, so we'll access it by the way of the interview. To do so, click on the Test Assemble button located at the HotDocs toolbar. And just to mention, you may also access dialogues through the Component Manager. Let's default the client attorney name variable to Sally Jones. We'll assume Sally writes the majority of the cases for the firm. The client attorney name variable is located in the Client Attorney Information dialog. So right-click on the dialog and choose Edit Component. This brings us to our dialog editor where we can write our script. Choose the Script tab and extend the window out so you can better see the instruction models and the expression models. Now, there are two ways that you can go about writing your script. You can type your script out, or you can utilize the instruction models and/or the expression models by dragging and dropping them into the script box. If you're new to HotDocs scripting, we recommend using the drag and drop method, so this is the method I will use in this video. We want to default the client attorney name to a literal value, so I'll choose the instruction model default variable to expression, located here. Now drag and drop the instruction model to the script box like so. And as you can see, there are red placeholders here for the variable and the expression. And treat the expression as a catch-all term for value. Now let's drag our variable client attorney name where our variable placeholder is. And since we are using a name as our value, and a name is text, we can drag the Enter Some Text option from the Expressions Models box. Now type Sally Jones as our attorney. Click OK, and then Test. Now, as you can see, the literal text we defaulted is listed as the client's attorney's full name. And with this example of the default instruction, if the variable is already answered, then the default instruction has no effect. So you'll want to use the default instruction if you want to suggest an answer for a user, but then give them a chance to change the answer. And during the interview, the user can accept this answer by moving to the next dialog, or they can enter a different answer in the answer field. Next, let's use the default instruction to suggest an answer that has already been given in the interview. We can default the client attorney name to the spouse's attorney name. We'll just pretend it's not a conflict of interest. So I'm going to keep this part of the default instruction up in our script box. Default client attorney name to, and since we're defaulting to a variable, we're just going to type the name of the variable. Now let's test our script. As you can see, the client's attorney name defaulted to some attorney, which is the spouse's attorney name. In this example, when HotDocs processes a script, it first determines whether the variable has been answered. If it has, the default instruction has no effect and HotDocs uses the answer already given, such as our other example. Now, if the client attorney name had not been answered, HotDocs checks to see what answer has been given for the spouse's attorney name and then suggests that answer. Also, you should take note that if the spouse's attorney name had been unanswered, then the client attorney's name would likewise be unanswered. Lastly, a few things to mention when defaulting a variable. The variable and the value should be the same type. Set a text variable to a text value and a number variable to a number value and so forth. Also, do not use the default instruction in the script of a repeating dialog unless the instruction is used in conjunction with a conditional expression or limit instruction. If you use it by itself in a repeated dialog script, it will always add an unanswered dialog to the interview, which will produce an incorrectly assembled document. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Please watch the video on the set instruction as well, and the video demonstrating the difference between default and set instructions to get more information to assist you in your developing.